Okay. Kind of a rough start, I'm sure, but this is about the place where we left off at the first video that I did many, many moons ago. So we're going to pick up right here and continue along our Skyrim quest of Before the Storm. So as you see, yes, I went ahead and did the whole Imperial side again for following through.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion.
Should I?
Could really use someone like you. And if the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them.
Hang on, buddy. You do remember how we started this game, right? You know, you guys trying to cut my head off, all that fun stuff. Yeah, no? Okay. Yeah, I'm gathering ingredients here. Hold on. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and start testing all these things out. And I'll get to some recipes as we go. Alright, that works. Now, I know a lot of people like to go wandering off and say goodbye, Hadvar, or Rayloff, depending on who you follow.
See that ruin up there? Bleak Falls Barrow.
Yes.
When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Oh, but it's so picturesque. Anyways, as I was saying, I know people like to go running off and kind of doing whatever, but we're going to go ahead and follow the plot. Basically, just follow the bouncing ball of plot points and see where this takes us. Which most people know already, but if you don't,
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead, see for yourself.
Alright. So let's take a minute here and talk about what I'm doing. Went ahead and built an Imperial. Again, not surprising. I like my Imperials. But what I'm going to do is I'm wanting to focus not just on survival. Surviving is good. But on working on these crafting skills that we have, like right here. Enchanting, or smithing, or alchemy, which is down the road here. So, where's that? Okay, there we are. And then anything extra I have past my, one-handed and heavy armor, which I'm planning on going, will probably go into speech if I have anything left, which I may not. But that's kind of the plan. Sort of a fighting merchant, fighting craftsman sort of idea. Just figured give it a shot. Why not? And if it doesn't work out, you may notice a character shift somewhere in the making of these videos. But, alright. Now, in terms of these stones, it would make more sense to go for the warrior stone, but I want to boost my alchemy skills. That takes forever.
It's never too late to take charge of your own fate, you know.
Gee, thanks. That just reeked of disapproval. Just for that, I should steal something from you. But I can't, because I'm really terrible at pickpocket, I'm sure.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers and avoid any complications, alright?
Yeah, trust me. Complications are not what I'm after. And yet I have a feeling I'm going to be running a... Oh wait, complication.
That's the end of that.
Bad wolf. Yes, intentional Doctor Who joke made there. Sorry. And anybody who hasn't watched Doctor Who will be like, what? That's okay. Come on. Hurry along before I make more bad references and jokes. Let's go, Hadvar. Chop, chop.
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood.
As long as it doesn't have a dragon flying overhead, I'll be okay with wherever we are. Woohoo! We made it! Yay! Not a real shocker.
Things look quiet
but,
enough
you know.
here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Halvor, hello.
Hadvar, what are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you?
Shh,
Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
He's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
Food. Food sounds good. Food always sounds good.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
Here's a little bit of
What is it
slapstick.
now, Mother?
It was as big
you
as the
feeling
mountain
sick?
and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe me.
I love that line. Okay, wait a minute. Did I pick up something from them that will bite? Oh, for frack's sake. Guess who will be looking for a shrine sometime soon? That would be me.
Sigrid, we have company.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to stop. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen. When we were attacked.
Never mind.
By a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help.
Oh, looky, stuff. After today, I could use some of that. That's always useful. And those. Oh, and why not? Not that I'm abusing anybody's hospitality here.
The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Alright. I did just take all your stuff, so sure.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it just past the falls. When you get to Whiterun, just keep going up. When you get to the top of the hill, you're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Let's see. Jarl, Riverwood, backstory.
I see no harm in it, if you have the skill. The grindstone will improve your weapons. Use the table to improve your armor. If you've got the raw materials, you can use the forge to make something new. Aye.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
Hush,
Well.
child. Don't pester your cousin.
You two make yourselves at home.
Where was that food? Oh, wait. The chicken's egg? You want me to have an egg? Well, sure. Okay, I'll take it. Talk about protein on the go. Okay, but let's get out of here.
You lost?
No, I'm not lost. I think I just took something. Nah, well.
Did you really see a dragon?
Yeah. I mean, I know they've been gone for eons and whatevers, but still, yes, I did. Alright. Now, since I picked up more than a few things, that's it. Okay. Wait for Elvor to get here, and then I'm going to sell a lot. I mean, a lot. I may have gotten a little crazy with what I picked up.
You look sick. I hope it's not contagious.
Thanks. Alright, let's sell some things.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. The finest weapons and armor.
Yeah, whatever. Gotcha. Let's see. Found the iron helmet, so I don't need that. And I don't need that. Oops. I'll keep the greatsword, but the battle axe is going. Same with the mace. I probably don't need 2 swords. Alright, there we go. That's a little extra cash. Nothing wrong with a little extra cash.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that iron ingot I got. Go ahead and spit this up a little bit.
That's a decent weapon you've made there.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Alright, let's go. I'll take some thistle. Thistle's kind of handy. Very good. Speaking of extra money, this takes forever. Alrighty, right. Okay. Doesn't really help all that much, but every little bit. Let's see, you still up here? Yes, you are. Great.
Here for work? Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop. Honest gold for honest work. Until next time.
I'll take it.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work, go see Hod at the mill.
Okay, sure. Kinda figured that one out, but thanks. Alright, more ingredient grabbing, testing. The exciting life of an adventurer. Chopping wood, gathering ingredients. Alright, I know I gotta run a message, but I'm tired, it's been a long day. And, well, there's some plot points that you can find, but it's better if you find them in the daytime. So, let's go get some sleep.
Hard not to.
The ale is going bad. We need to get a new batch. Did you hear me?
Yep, ale's going bad.
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon. You're that visitor been poking around.
Well, maybe a little.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Alright. Let's, I think I've got something I can make here. Yes. Take a little bone meal, a little bit of those
I'm the innkeeper.
mushrooms.
It's my business to keep track of strangers.
Is it now? And voila, resist fire. Not a great one yet, but it'll get better. And every little bit, like I say. But now it's time to face plant.
Give me a mug of ale. Coming right up.
Moving right along. I remember when I got Skyrim the first time. It was right after I got my PS3. And with me, I usually get my systems later, but this was like one of the first games I picked up for the PS3, and I haven't stopped playing it pretty much since. Just love this game. I'll be the first to admit I may have a Skyrim problem. Except, you know, I play Skyrim a lot, so no problem. Dead-bump. Ugh. I'm gonna keep doing this. I really need more new material. Oh, look at the cute little bunny. Hey! I wonder, is that cute little bunny running from something? Nah, couldn't be. Oy vey. Hey, where are you going? Come here. Yeah. I know what I forgot to do up the... Actually. Hold the phone for just 1 second. I got something I want to do. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Meanwhile, there's probably that big old dragon burning everything in its wake. But what am I doing? Oh, I'm piddling around the town. That's what happens when you make me a heroic figure, because I'm not one. I'm just a guy who wants to sell stuff. Really. Right. Anyway. Ow. What was that? Okay, there we go. There we go. Much more like it. Now we'll go on. Like I say, every little bit. Speed this up a little bit, let's say. Even though I'm sick as a dog. Yeah. Wouldn't that be the horrible end to an adventurer's career? What happened? Oh, he died on the road from the disease he picked up from a wolf bite. Not he was slain in battle. Not he died saving the town. No, he died from a wolf bite. It got septic. Charming. And this is what happens when you think you have to taste test everything. But we're okay, much better. Some of the new lighting effects that they have are really, really cool too. For the PS4, that is. Butterfly wings and blue mountain flowers. Trust me, I will be picking a lot of those. Read cheap healing potions. Nern root is kind of strange, but it has some good uses too. Nice, very nice. Chickens. Always the chickens. The most protected citizens of Skyrim. Because heaven forbid you accidentally kill a chicken. Eesh. Apparently the town guards have nothing better to do. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Let's find out.
Must have scared them off.
You handle yourself well. You could make for a decent shield, brother. An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough. Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in Jorvaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Now, if you manage to come up here and you don't actually hit the giant, it's a little less charming, shall we say. But you know, people in Skyrim here are so warm and receptive to strangers. The farmer go? Darn it, I was gonna make a quick friend. But maybe not. Ah well. Great, now I have cabbage for no good reason. Oh, I'm sure I can find a use for it somewhere. But it's always good to do favors for people. It helps if you want to become a Thane somewhere, because the more people you help, the more popular you are with the town. Blah blah blah, and occasionally people will give you gifts too. Not bad.
Need a ride?
Well, I know the Companions make their home here. Their mead hall, Jorvaskar, is the oldest building in the city. Oh, and and there's a nasty feud between two families called the Greymanes and the Battleborns. You want to be careful there. The rest you can find out by asking the townsfolk. Start with the barkeep at the Bannered Mare or the Castle Steward.
Alright, well thanks.
Alright.
Moving along. It's always interesting to see the Khajiit right before it shows the tents. And it's like, oh, we're just gonna sit here. Oh, wait. There you are. Hey.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is. I own the Pelagia farm just outside the city walls. Nimriel takes good care of things for me. Honest pay for honest work. You should buy some produce from Carlotta's stall. Most of it comes from my farm.
Alrighty then. Again, a little extra gold, a little bit of goodwill. Oh, this looks like trouble.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
Yeah, I've been hearing that. Thank you. Go here, go there. Do this. Kill that dragon. Wait, what?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never make steel for the Legion.
Have it your way. I'll take the job, but don't expect a miracle.
Do you know you sound a lot like Ayla the Huntress? Never mind. Just saying. And now we're going to meet one of the most charming children of Whiterun. I'm good.
Battleborn, give me your money.
I don't have any money.
You better give me 5 septims right now or I'm gonna bloody your nose. 10 septims tomorrow, baby Battleborn, or I'm gonna bloody your nose and your lip.
No, please. I really don't have any money, Braith. I'll give you 10 septims tomorrow. Just don't hit me.
Before this whole video series is over, I am going to shout her a good
know your family's honor
50,
is
100 feet.
But we can't afford it.
It took me weeks to find that thieves' den. I can't stop now. And I can't get the sword on my own.
So you're willing to starve your wife and daughter to reclaim some rusty old sword?
I just need to hire one, maybe 2 good men. You won't starve.
I'll put it plainly. You can claim your sword, or you can keep your wife. If you set foot outside that gate, I won't be here when you return.
Excuse me?
Saphir! Wait, Are you feeling sick? My Saphir doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's old sword. He fed his entire family with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about to let it gather dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Oh, all the Whiterun antics.
No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Red Guard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since.
Alright.
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Yeah. Alright, I'm tired of hearing about this. It's probably not good to, you know, go see a Jarl when you're coughing up a lung. So, since I'm here, first things first. Yay! No more disease. Gotta love it. Alright. Where is he? There we go.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Kinda on the fence.
Well, as I said, Arche is the god of life and death. You'll find his temples and halls of the dead all across Tamriel. Priests of Arche, such as myself, perform rites for the dead and sometimes console the bereaved. We also keep a constant vigil against those who practice the vile arts of necromancy. I asked the question because I was hoping you might be able to help me recover something I've lost. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd looked for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless.
So of course,
without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Oh, sure.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs. The blessing of Arche be upon you.
Yeah, you do that. Oops. Wait for it. Wait. Well, that's not a good sound. Whoa. I could use that. And probably don't need to. Alright. Oops. There we go. Amulet. Amulet. Nope, no amulet. But hey, look, money. That's why I'm here. Ooh, more money. Yeah. Lots of books to read. Okay, but I'll take that. Moving along. Oh, what's this? Ooh, shiny. Of course we take the shiny. Amulet. Ah, there we go. Looks like that's about it. I want to get a broom. Oh, there you are. There you go. Whoa. Hey, come back here.
Nice. With this terrible war, I'm a bit overwhelmed, as are the catacombs. Oh, thank Arche! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
15 gold. You're so generous.
The blessing of Arche be upon you.
But wasn't that hard either, to be fair. So, okay. To be fair. Moving along. Let's actually, well, I don't know, finish this whole thread up. But as for the little incidents there with Wraith and with the other guy, the mercenary. If you come in during the night, you won't see those. You can still do the quests, you just don't know the backstory with them, so it's kind of interesting. But let's go in. Finally. Wrap this up.
My lord, please.
Maybe you shouldn't, like, talk over each other.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Who's this then?
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
They would appreciate it.
Is lurking in the mountains.
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents.
Why is it always one more thing?
Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard.
Okay.
He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Sounds like a blast. But, on the other hand, that is handy. Thank you.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Okay, that sounds typical.
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
So simple, why aren't you doing it? Never mind.
An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords. Perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sure
that
some of the
place.
locals can point you in the right direction once you get there. Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable sources. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. Ah, that reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense.
Recompense? Okie dokie.
Good. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
You're a peach. Alright, I think. Anyways, you know, lots of other questions you can ask. That one's pretty handy if you don't know about the whole alchemy tables and or enchantment table and stuff. But I think we're done here.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded.
White that's what I'm talking about. Alright. Sounds like a...
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Can I have 3 minutes? Jeez, thank you. Okay. Time to start disenchanting. There we go. The hood and robes I found back at the underneath the Helgen.
What are you still doing here? The Jarl said retrieving that stone tablet in the sword, remember?
Nag, nag, nag. I'm learning stuff. Go away. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright. So, let's do this. Yeah. Health. We want health. Lots of health. Alright, but again, because survival comes first, survival always should come first. What am I? There we go. And I think that's where we're going to pause it, is right here. So, we've gotten through before the storm, and we're going to go to that lovely little tourist spot, Bleak Falls Barrow. Fun times. Alright, but that will be next video. I hope you enjoyed watching. Maybe got to see a few things you didn't get to see before. Kinda doubt it. I know Skyrim's like old and stuff, but you know, just in case. And most of all, I just hope you had fun. Talk to you later, folks, and